Welcome. Thank you for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. This is going to be part 2 of last night's late night enchanting bubble chant, whatever. I'm watching it in real time and taking notes and filling in the spaces of the exhausted me that was forgetting everything. And so whatever. So this is part of it and stuff. So I already started writing down stuff that I wanted to say. And I was like, you know what? I paused it or whatever the case may be. And yeah, whatever. So make sure that when you come in, if you are tapping in, turning on, tuning in, and showing love, my friends, it is reciprocated in every kind of way. Make sure to like this video, to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, to even drop a hi in the comments, and yeah, let's get to it and stuff like that. So yesterday's video, I am watching back. I barely remember any of it. I was like, shh, everyone's asleep, right? Yeah, so this is what I wrote down starting. So to believe there is no evolution in you is part of your conditioning. You are meant to grow, right? So, you know, we get into these mindsets, these settlements. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about settlements, right? So we were talking about settlements. Like so many be on some settlements kind of stuff. Like, what kind of settlement you got me on? Oh, hold up. Who signed up for this? I didn't sign up for this. Okay, so then shift it, uplift it, you gifted. Let's go, right? So that's what happened, and I just was asleep. Okay, so to believe there's no evolution in you is part of your conditioning, right? So to feel trapped somewhere, to feel stuck somewhere, to feel like what's going on here, like and to be also, because there's so many different factors into conditioning that play into certain kind of mindsets, that play into certain kind of realities, that play into certain kind of perceptions. As you know, there's so many different things that play with your mind, body, heart, and soul. Yeah, it's so many things that play with me, but we looking for pleasure up in here, and then we get this chaos, we got this chicka 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 bum bum, you know, all this other stuff. And all right, so hold on. Let me pause this. So wait. So yeah, to believe that there's no evolution in you or possibility to that is to crush your own spirit. We don't want to crush our spirits up in here. Why would I want to crush our spirits? So here's some amethyst. Some amethyst for you. You don't see it? I'm putting it in the world. Like, shh. I'm gonna bring my love bomber guy out. I've been love bombing the world with my love bomber guy, the cosplay girl for love, right? We open up our imaginations and our children's embracing the inner child that is you. It never goes away. But anyways, right? So part of our conditioning is to believe that what you see, and anything that's outside of that what you see is rather challenging, daunting, haunting, and I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that tastes like. I know you're telling me have faith in this and that, but I don't know this and that, and you want me to believe that it is, but then you want to tell me that I need to be realistic about certain kind of things and logical and prepared and aligned in this kind of way and follow that with care. And so for me to have a dream about something that I cannot see is to be foolish, child. Be foolish. Walking fucking contradictions, right? So to believe there is no evolution in you is that's part of your conditioning. That's intellectualism of the effectisms of your conditioned rhythms, right? So we don't want to do that. So guys, I'm just gonna let you know that I'm gonna be pressing pause and stuff like that because I gotta watch this here. Well, there's no copyright thing, right? Because I'm the own it. Well, I don't own it. It's on YouTube, but it's mine. Hold on 1 second, because I have to respond to this. Give me move this pause. Yeah, so although last night's was a late night, right? Late night enchanting Bible. This one I'm starting early night enchanting Bible, but it's gonna go into the late night enchanting Bible, and if not, maybe tomorrow. Dependent upon that which occurs. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, right? So this is how we uplift the gift of I'm gonna take this guys. I'm trabajando. Yo estás working. Okay. Hi, beautiful souls. Right? So I don't know. But yeah. So to believe there's no evolution in you is part of your conditioning. And so, you know, the best way to ever transform something is to transmute it. And the only way to transmute something is to acknowledge it, to identify it, to intellectualize it, to really call a spade and to see that for what is, and not like sugarcoat or brush on the carpet or act like or deny, is to get to the root of you, right? And all this kind of stuff. So trust, right? So we're trusting in what we left behind. Trust in what you're leaving behind. Right? So trust in what you're leaving behind, because those are just settlements. Trust in what you leave behind. For those were just conditioned settlements, right? So we don't do that on this channel. I did not settle for conditioned settlements that I did not prick my thumb, I did not prick it and smudge my blood out. Oh my God, people must do that. Because why am I thinking it? Right? So either way, it's shifting. You are shifting, right? You're part of the shifted because you're part of the gifted, right? You're part of if you are the shifted, you are the gifted. And if you are the gifted, you are the shifted. See the intermingle? You see the infinity symbol there, right? The flow into each other, which is complementary. This like divine partnership, right? Oh, but we're getting into the new moon. Yeah, new moon. New moon, that too. But the partial solar eclipse of your heart, right? A heart. What you mean heart? Fart. Heart fart. Right? Yeah, your heart farts. Your heart farts. Oh my God. Ya soy la mía. Guys, we are trying to make your heart fart a normal. We're trying to normalize your heart farting. Okay. Letting it all out. Cheese. Right. So it's time to really be comfortable in your own decision-making skills. Even though the outcome, which is unknown, because this is all new. You're trusting, right? You're trusting. I'm trusting in that which I'm leaving the fudge behind. Knowing that they're watching. Ooh, they're watching. You stand there in your confidence. You stand there in your position. And you don't back down. And it doesn't mean to be aggressive. I'm a passionate person. So if I sound aggressive to you, it's just love, boo. You know, I'm just an expressive being. This is part of my purpose, my path. I'm not asking you to understand why that I am so expressive with my sales. I just got a lot of characters in me. Right? So, and granted, there will be the enemies that don't like that what you do. But irrelevant they are to you, right? Don't give them anything to clench onto that what you do. Right, so I don't know why people do that. It's like, anyways, that's not this topic here. Right, temperance, right, and the knowledge, right? You are supported, okay? And this is part of the energies too, that it's time for you to start to accept, right? Because there's a metamorphosis to this, right? Oh, you like my cards? I heard somebody like, oh my god, my cards are so cute. I know. So I've had these. I waited for these because they came from like another country. So don't ask me. I waited for these two and a half months or so. Like I waited and I forgot about them. I totally forgot about them. That they even sat, like this didn't go to my PO box. This came to my mailbox. And it even sat in my mailbox for a hot minute before I knew that it was even here. These is legit. This legit, like, although I have done my own little whatever I do, as I do, right? I haven't used these. I haven't used these. I have no idea what these cards look like. Like, right? So this is the first time I'm using them. So I'm like, oh, that's cool, right? So I got these months ago. That I waited months. I ordered it months even before that. Like I said, and so that's all I can tell you. Yay! Right. So knowledge, wisdom is applied knowledge. You can have a lot of knowledge, but what you do with it is going to be the determining factor of that which is that's happening, right? So granted, so there could be enemies or people not liking your position now, right? They could be having to look at it. They don't have to though. Do you understand that? Like, they don't have to. You could tune the fuck out, but you want to be tapped the fudge in. And instead of being tapped in for the healthy, wealthy, stealthy part of you, you want to be tapped in for all the wrong reasons because you want to be right about something. You want to do something. You want to be envious about something. You want to be, look, and this is the energy. I said this is like whatever. It'd be here. You know what I'm saying? Just the other day, I started getting like stupid messages again. That's why I went back into that. I was like, all right, I'm only responding or even addressing those that are subscribed, not followers on my Instagram. Those that are subscribed, and I'm able to tell them apart from the rest because they have a royal purple crown next to their name. Those are the only freaking messages I'm going to be opening. So I'm not going to be going through that kind of stuff again. You're not going to enter my atmosphere. You're not going to disrupt my energy flow. Right? So what you left behind. Right, so you're leaving the enemy behind, and it could be even, it doesn't have to be a person, right? That's part of the evolution, right? And the part of you, the conditioning that tells you that you have to settle for that which is less than what you feel you need or want. Why settle if you want more? Why settle if you want more? Oh, that's because I'm humble. That's bullshit. That's conditioning that has been created to paralyze you. It don't serve your greatest good. No, because your greatest good would be of the most highest quality, of necessity, of energy, frequency, and fucking vibration that will ripple effect and be quantum enough to have evolutionize something great for the all that is us. Because that's cosmic, that's quantum, that's you. We have a lot of like these spiritualists out there, these tarot readers and stuff like that, glorifying their glow up of awakening, but it's still egoically led. And I'm not, again, apples to oranges and all this kind of stuff. Oh, I'm better. It has none. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't know shit from 𝚎. But I say cool stuff sometimes. I'm like, wow, I should listen to myself. I am a soul having a human spirit just like you. Right? I might tap in, turn on, tune in, channel 2, and be as disciplined as the discipline I have put the fuck in. Practice makes a lifestyle. My daughter's 21 years old, and the lifestyle has been solid. And the amount of practice I have put in the effort of worth, that is work. To build from a broken space. Right? We come in here. Here I go, my Pisces moon talking, right? We come into this world. It's broken. It's fucked up. It's horrible. And you're asked to conform and find your voice. And oftentimes, they break you before you can even know shit from 𝚎. So you're picking up these fragments, these fragmented pieces of everything that you are and asking, what the fuck am I? What the fuck is this? Why? What? Who? Where? When? We learned that early on in elementary school, right? Here's a clue. Clue. Brainwashed too, right? Who, what, when, where, why? Important things that we learn early on from elementary school, that the things that we need to know. When did we forget and stop doing that? When, what, where, why? When, what, who, where, why? I said it right the first couple of times. Play that back. Right? So, right. We're shifting perspectives. We're growing. We're elevating. So, all right, hold on. Okay, so yeah, so we're here to intellectualize, factualize, solidify, quantify, rectify, breedify. We make up words on this bitch, okay? Because there's no stopping that. Who the hell said the dictionary had an ending? I thought you were a book of words, of spells, of meanings. Who said that had to stop too? Right? So we're shifting from one-dimensional truths to learn our multi-dimensional truths. Because your heart farts. Right? So that was point number 2. That was where I was at. right? My pause. And then I spoke about like just slavery and stuff, right? This turmoil from this enemy, right? With the BLM, that stuff, right? Politics. I'd be Switzerland, right? So staying stuck in a history due to the conditioned reality of living life, obeying the invisible consensus, right? But really, look around you, who's still enslaved? Why are you mad and positioned that way? The only enslavement that comes is from your mind. That's the enemy here at this time, right? The self-sabotaging ways, staying stuck in a history, focus on that which does not serve you, focus on turmoil. Why focus on turmoil when you can focus on joy? Why focus on joy if you can focus on love? Why choose this over that? Why do this over that, right? Anger, okay. So we're working through anger because they're watching. But it's time for you to watch yourself too, right? They're watching. For those of you in here that get that on a whole other multidimensional plane of existence, whatever. Meet your resistance, right? Solar eclipse style, right? Your resistance will explain to you the path less traveled you must go travel through, right? Game changer, transformer, transmutator, legend. Right? The support you think you have be not true. That be the truth. Like even with dealing with behind the scenes, like life insurance policies or policies and investments that you make and stuff like that, and going through the thing, like when I meet and speak with these kind of people and we're going through certain kind of configurations and policies and all this kind of stuff, like my blunt roar makes them laugh sometimes because they're like, oh yeah, you know, because they're trying to sell you a sweet deal about paying to die, right? I even got asked one of the questions too. What was the question before? About, you know, what is the purpose? What is the meaning? What is the reason for that which you are succeeding? Why are you doing this? And all this kind of stuff. Is it legacy or is it to have that which is your end of life time paid for? Well, that's the choice we have here. What the fuck else you mean? You live to die and pay for it too. Oh shit. Right? So the support in life that you're conditioned to believe that is supposed to be the supportive system is not as true as you deem it to be. Remember, these are all human couplings, right? So, okay, so when you meet your resistance, right, you meet the parts of yourself that are not true. Right? You meet the parts of yourself resistant to that which is not true in you in some kind of way, some kind of betrayal, a self-betrayal too. I would believe like the self-betrayal is within your own being, right? Of the kind of support that you're seeing or that you're receiving or that you're believing to have and stuff like that. So it's just like, okay, right? But there's some metamorphosis, right, to this conspiracy. Because there's a conspiracy, right? It's all, there's a conspiracy. I've never seen these cards, right? So now you're striking back. But in an innovative way, in a healthy, wealthy, stealthy way, in a new way that is with full acceptance, right? Into that which you're creating, that's quantum, right? Right? And finding the partners, the persons, the friends, the soul ties, the family, the connections that are needed for further success. Expansions. Oh my god, crush. Blushing. So it's waking up to the sense of the betrayal that you've had in denying yourself certain kind of feelings that are revealing a divine partnership too, that is supportive of you, right? It's like my cousin Gabby, Ernesto. I call him Gabby, guys. Okay, so growing up, I call him Gabby, even though we know him as Ernesto, and the episodes, the third eye activations and stuff like that. I don't call him Ernesto. I've never called him Ernesto except on YouTube. I only call him Gabby. So him, when he made that point of the woman in her 50s, 60s who wants love, desires it, and all this kind of shit, and has it, wants it, even feels it towards somebody, but they were not part of her denomination, her church, or her thing. And part of that holding on to this false narrative in order to make connections, right? Like this false viewpoint, or this, you've seen something for so long and you've had this fixed view of it. And although you're experiencing something different at the time, it's hard to shift that because you're the only one experiencing that. And so it's unreliable, it feels, because that which is truth is what you can see out there, which is everybody. Unhappy couples, fucking divorce rate going up, people staying together because divorce is expensive, marriage out of wedlock, babies out of wedlock, right? Making regretful decisions, having regret, holding on to these kind of things, right? But you are empowered, you are strengthened, you are rising to your own occasions, you are seeing, you're learning your being. And if you're not, that's what you're seeing to breathe, to do. And all these things take time too, you know what I'm saying? Right? Party. Right? Party up in here. Right? And some turmoil too, some transformation that has to happen from within you, that you need to focus upon and go into hermit mode too, right? And reflect upon that which you desire, right? That's number 17, which is 8, right? So 8 and 3, 5, 9, right? So going through the anger, so that could be in disappointment, expectations, fixed viewpoints that you might have in regards to something, right? Strengthen your knowledge, right? There's strength in your knowledge. Anywho, but there's a couple too being born. Strength from a friendship. I said strength, and then it's from a friendship that you can be confident that which has taken time, because you got temperance here, right? Is a building of wealth, right? And what's this, right? Wealth and right? Because it's that time. So, okay. So those are the points I have so far. I'm gonna continue to watch. Let me see. Where are we? I've never watched myself back and recorded that too. So thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I am almost at my 1,000 mark, and I said I was gonna go live if I reached 1,000 subscribers. And it's so cool, and I'm just so thankful for the opportunities and stuff like that, because, you know, with every new step we unlock certain kind of things, and so I'm really excited about the expansion of that. So 1,000 subscribers is the goal, and I am currently what's on 927. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna cry. So thank you so much. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking cool. So right, so where was I in this video? Okay, so 7 minutes and 12 seconds. That's so, like, 7 minutes and 12 seconds. That's my mama's birthday, July 12th. Right? It's my mama's birthday. So where are we? We'll see what kind of means. I don't even know how much. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, spirit does. I listen, which brings me back to even the sentiment and the element that I felt I was gonna travel when I hit record. Oh, fudge. Hold on, I gotta answer this. Welcome to Enchantress of Babbler's Life, Busy Alchemist. 10,000 years later, literally. And this is gonna be cut short too because I gotta start skedaddling. But so it's gonna be late night when I continue and stuff like that. But I did watch a little bit more. I know when I cut it, I was showing it and stuff, but I ended up watching a little bit more like on the go listening kind of, and then I wrote stuff down. So this is part 2 of last night's what did I call it? Super late night enchanting bubbles, okay? It's super late night enchanting bubbles, and we're gonna do that again, right? So whatever. So you're talking about meet your resistance, solar eclipse style, right? Your resistance will explain to you the path less traveled that you must go and travel. So this is another note. Another note, I wrote, deprogramming ourselves with the understanding that we all share this commonality. We have been programmed out of the womb, right? Yeah, so we were talking about the programming, like, you know, like, out of the womb, we've been programmed. I'm literally like, oh, right now. Like, dude, where am I? I'm like, dimension is this? Hold up. Right, so same old story keeps being replayed. Let me see. We always see our elders. Oh, and then I was talking about my grandma being a grandma my age now, and I'm like, you know, like, wow. But that goes to show, that's why I wrote this. I said, so we as children, because we're programmed, right? So we're deprogramming our programming and all this kind of stuff, right? But we as children, we see our elders, right, as elders, right? It doesn't matter. Like, my mom had me at 16, and when I looked at her as a small child, she was an adult. My grandma was what, 30 something, 40 years old. 40, I don't fucking know. When I was born, and yet she was always grandma. You know what I mean? So we think about these conditionings, these programmings, right, of how we perceive things, and not realizing that they're just as young, ignorant, dumb as we are young, ignorant, dumb. And depending on their leveling of evolution, we give way more credit than we know better of. You know what I mean? So we always see our elders as elders. Now we're realizing their youth and ignorance too, expecting them to know better, right? We're expecting them to know better, right? To abide by their law that they're programming you with, right? And that's just not true, right? Yeah, it's part of our programming. So I wrote that down too. So, you know, there's just, you know, labels meaning mental stimulation. I wrote, I'm not here to say how much you eat. I like that line that I said. I'm not here to tell you how much to eat. You eat as much as you want. Right? Oh, and then I was talking about Andromeda. And so this got me interesting because I was hearing her scream in the background. I'm like, she got such a big mouth. All my cats are loud in their own kind of way, but Andromeda is the one that goes crescendo when she wants to. They all can project their voice and they all can go really loud. But as you heard in the video, right, she goes loud. So it made me think of the Andromedans, right? The star seeds, the souls, right? These are just labeling systems and stuff like that. However you want to dive, it's just for articulation and for characteristics at this time. For those that associate with Andromedans, I was writing down as the Andromedan soul star seeds, they're true freedom seekers, right? Quiet warriors, right? These are like distinguishments of the Andromedans, right? Warriors, they're the warriors, right? The warriors amongst us. And then it made me think about like the signs of, like, I wrote down some signs that popped into my head when I was writing about the Andromedans, right? What did I write here? Right, they emit an extremely high frequency, highly intelligent, loving, benevolent benevolent creatures take most time. They're the ones that take the most time to adjust here to Earth. And I think about that, like, so the signs like that were coming: Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and then I crossed out Cancer because they take the most time to adjust. And then when it was saying quiet warriors, I found Cancers to be more crybaby, you know. But they do take one of the most times to adjust here to Earth, right? But anyways, so and then I read somewhere that there was 800,000 perceived, believed Andromedans here, and a lot of them can associate with feeling lost, confused, and unsure about their path and position. Right? And then there's millions of Palladian starseeds or something like that. So I was just like, anyways, that was just extra. That was extra stuff. So I'm gonna be watching more of my super late night enchanting babbles. I'm gonna keep pausing this. This is gonna go on for a little bit. You know, we're gonna keep traveling back and forth and taking key points from episode 1 and wherever it was that I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Right. So thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with me. I'm gonna hit pause, but yeah, thank you so much. You know what I mean? All right. Hi everybody. So it's day 2 of part 2. And I'm in the middle of a lot of things, but while in the middle of a lot of things, I'm still listening to part 1 of this on my phone, like while I'm doing other things that requires me to move, like around and stuff like that. Oh shit, I'm supposed to take care of that too. Hi Lady Strange. I'm gonna take care of that. But I just want to come in and say, so I'm going to keep coming back and forth as I'm doing stuff, because I also I like did my own, like, I have strong Virgo in my chart too, and I associate if you know a Virgo and you can correct me, but I have this strong belief about certain things with their aesthetic and their lifestyle and their habits, because they can be a little bit even a messy Virgo, although it's like the duality of finding the balance. It's like it's either they're messy or they're so clean you can lick their floor. So wherever you are in the median of that, like, and dependent upon what other placements you have in your chart. So Virgo's not my sign, but I do have in Western astrology Virgo rising. In Vedic astrology, it's Leo rising. Can you see the Leo and the Virgo dancing? Hello, that's me. Right, so we could talk about infusions between Vedic and Western. That's how I approach the stuff. I know this is like left and right for many people. It's like, you either believe in Vedic or you believe in Western, but you cannot believe in both. That's all. So yeah, sorry. All right, so anyway, my window's open and then I start getting conscious because self-conscious. Hey, like, they be like, who is she talking to? None of your business. It's none of your business. And if she wanna be a freak, turning on the weekend, it's none of your business. And who I'm gonna get into, who I'm getting skins to, it's none of your business. Now who do you think you are? Putting your cheap 2 cents in. Don't you got nothing to do than talk about my friends? Yeah. Oh wow, I haven't heard that song in a while. I don't know all the words and stuff like that. Salt and pepper. 80s baby, 90s kid. All right, what was I saying? Oh, Vedic astrology and Virgo. So, but this is my personal assessment, and especially if you have this sign strongly emphasizing your chart, like anytime, and this is truth, right? Anytime anybody has ever come to my physical living space, they always come back to a different physical living space, whether I moved or whether I redecorated and moved everything around and nothing looks the same, it has been a constant theme in my own life. And so I strongly associate this with the Virgo trait and Virgo and Leo too, because Leo is like this too, in a different way. But Virgo, it's in this cleanse, like Leo, it's the luxury, it's the aesthetic, they want everything to look nice, beautiful, pretty, and and aesthetically beautiful, because in that you can be and no matter what mood you're in, right? Virgo, it's like an anxious, neurotic thing that just must be done for its perfection. It's the perfectionist in them. It's two different energy. I'm gonna cry. I don't know why. I've just been so sensitive. So anyways, joy can help make you cry. Tell it to my raccoon eyes, because I got dark circles for life, right? You know what my freaking daughter told me? I want dark circles. I'm like, girl, you do not want dark circles. But here we go. Anyway, dark circles. Like, what the fuck? It has been a self-conscious thing that I had to battle through, fight through, and get through and accept myself, dark circles and all. Yeah, no makeup. People are like, are you sick? No, I have dark circles. And it's not about how much I sleep. I can sleep. Because when I was a young child and my depression and all that kind of stuff, I slept a lot. And I still had dark circles. And I eat pretty healthy life and my vitamins and all that kind of stuff. Like all that kind of like, okay, it's not a deficiency. I was born with dark circles. Okay. Fuck out of here with people's theories as to why I got dark circles and how I could take care of them. And then when I was growing up, my aunt used to always tell me I love her. So I have no issue with my aunt. So just no, but she used to always, and I guess in my rebelliousness, she used to say that I needed to put foundation and stuff. And I'm like, no, because I was like tomboy, no makeup. I didn't do any of that heavy, like all the way up into my 20s. Not to my 20s. In my 20s, all I wore was my lipsticks, if I wore that, gloss or whatever, and my eyeliner. I'm notorious for my black liquid eyeliner. I've been wearing that shit since junior high school and mastery. Like, people be like, oh my God, your hand don't even shake. I do it in one swipe. Well, we're done. Like, I've been doing this since elementary. I started practicing junior high school. I used to sneak makeup and put my eyeliner and stuff like that. All that stuff, I had to do it quick. So, and I got that steady hand, artist shit. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Virgo. So if you know a Virgo, and please, if you are a Virgo, let me know, like comment. Because this is true. It's either you're the messy one or the neurotically clean, organized, everything is like lickable. See, I'm not that, like, I have my things that I do and all this kind of stuff too, but don't lick my floor. I got animals too. Although I mop it and I clean it a lot, just because you need to have that clean flow. And sometimes, if you're stuck at anything or need to do something, move something, clean something, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So I redecorate a lot. So I know that when people reorganize, remove, I repurpose. Like, so I'm actually gonna be showing a video of something I repurposed outside this bench that was here when we moved in, that was just ugly. So I did the before and after, and it's just like my little aesthetic thing, and I kept it kind of, anyways. I'm gonna share that on my Instagram at Enchantress, so you can go check that out too, and my TikTok, Utopian Cupcake and Jency's Utopia. I did that one for my Poshmark closet. Everybody always loves the way I dress. Everybody always says I look cute, and I'm not being egoic. I'm just telling you, I'm 40 plus years in life, and this is just my life experience, and I'm sharing every time I go and I shop all different kind of like brand, style, sizes, because I'm so fairy-licious. I wear all ranges of sizes of clothes. I don't just have, even though I'm extra small, like small, not extra small, but although I do have extra small fits me, it's just I like to move. I like to move it. So like, and I do wear even men's clothes, like things like that, like because of the kind of work I do. Like, I teach yoga and I do body work. So like I need to move. I need to be like, so most times you see me, I'm dressed sporty. in a kind of comfortable kind of way. But, you know, I have my also other kind of styles, like, you know, my moods and my girly side and all this kind of stuff, like infused, like, you know, so I have so much range in my aesthetic. And I have so many different moods, personalities, characteristics that there's no one style of me except eclectic. Eccentric, eclectic. Meet me on a schmood. But, you know, I'm very comfy and I like to move and I need to be able to, whatever I wear, climb up a tree. So, but I do have a lot of things and I do like clothes and I have a fashion, I come from the fashion industry background, like, and stuff like that. So I have a lot of experience in the garment industry and stuff like that. And I found my love of fashion because it was odd when I landed in the fashion industry because I'm not that leveling of superficial. I don't know name brand. I still don't know like name brands. I just know what I like and what I don't like. And if I happen to like it or I happen to know what it is, then I know what it is. Other than I'm not searching, like I don't go, oh my God, I gotta have that name brand bag and all this kind of stuff. And like if it happens to be a name brand bag, it's because I liked it. Like, you know, you get what I mean? Like, so I don't really, my daughter's into all that kind of like luxurious kind of like stuff and but very classic, very like whatever. So it's like we have two differing styles, like, and it shows here, you know, where we live. I let her do the like decorate in terms of the outside aesthetic because she likes simple, modern, white, clean, like, you know, whatever. Me, I'm just like gypsy, curtains, this, crystals, all this. Like anytime anybody comes to like my side, they always say it's like a museum and like something to look at. Something. The other day I had somebody because you know building something that I added and stuff like that, and they'd never been in my room before. And they never like, and they're like, I'm like, oh. Yeah, they're like, this is nice. And they're like, you know, it's like something to look at. Like, so it's like walking into like a den of like, I don't know, a cave. But anyway, so Virgos, going back to Virgos, not me. Okay, I'm sorry. Giggly. It's a different type of energy. See, this is early morning energy and shit like that. So I might say, and I've been up for hours. So like it's still early morning and I'm taking care of a lot of stuff and I got a lot of stuff soon. I got a shower soon and all this kind of stuff too. So whatever. So what was I saying? Okay, Virgo. But it has been, I'm notorious for this. But I also have other signs in my chart that can make me messy. So like I do have messy, but I do know my limits and stuff like that. And I will get help. Like if there's something that I know myself I'm not gonna do it, I'd rather pay somebody to do it. Like, but it's gonna get done. That's where I'm at. Like whether I do it or somebody else does it, it's going to get done. So but these kind of things, like when I rearrange everything and all this kind of stuff, that's on me. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm making a big mess. Big mess because I woke up inspired. So this happened the other morning. This was Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. And I'm so glad this girl, the new teacher is covering my class today and stuff like that, like at this new location and shit like that, which allows, and it's so amazing. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, congratulations. And the thing, whatever. But like, because this is affording me extra time right now that I don't typically have at this hour, right? And so I guess that's the cheery side you're meeting at this time, right? So so whatever. What was I saying? Right. So Sunday I started this revelu, like my grandma would say, revolution. This revelu. So I have a revelu everywhere. And granted, it was a revelu Sunday. It was a revelu Monday. It got better. What's today? It got better on Tuesday, but it's still a revelu. And now I'm continuing with the revelu because I said on Sunday by Thursday this was all going to be done. So I'm doing a lot of that in between working and stuff like that. So, and I always associate this side of me that has an idea, has a plan, and has a thing that I have to get this done. So I got a mess everywhere, and that drives me neurotic and a little bit nuts because I can't live in a mess. right? It triggers me down to even my early childhood youth, because after my mom had passed away, my dad went into like a huge depression and like wasn't working and all this kind of stuff. And he destroyed the apartment by knocking down walls and like didn't finish it. And then like, yeah, like it just, we have a lot of generational curse breaking in terms of cleanliness, in terms of order, in terms of like not repeating the same cycles of patterns. And I see it in the generation that the generations from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I mean 60s, 70s, 80s, right? And even trickling down to some of the kids from the 90s, dependent on who, where these kind of things affect them still too, because it's the cycle, it's the pattern. So that's an evolution in myself, like where it's like, no, right? So it's like certain kind of things. And so you want order, you want cleanliness, you want structure, so that you can focus and you can be as clear of a channel for yourself in your life and stuff like that, because it just makes it productive and right to have your space in a happy place for you, right? No matter what and how you use. So anyways, I just think that's important too. So and it's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you're messy, right? It's not easy. So when I make a mess, when Messy makes a mess, because Messy has to get to the mess. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow. I have to be done. So it's just interesting. So if you have Virgo in your chart, I strongly associate this. Every time somebody can see a house, you either got something new, something rearranged. Like your home space is important to you. For the ones that are not messy and keep everything clean, structured, and ordered. And it could take, it's a development process. You may have started out messy and then like, nah, but like usually nah, it's like an A type B kind of person. It's either they were born this way or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because my dad is the cusp, Virgo, Leo, the 23rd, August 23rd, right? And I always found this fascination that I had a cusp person in my house, and my Aunt Sonia too. She's a cusp between Aquarius and Pisces, right? And so I had these cusp people that in one astrology was saying that they're this sign, and in another astrology they were saying this sign. So in my early elementary school days, I was fascinated by this. So I observed them. They can tell you, and like a little scientist taking notes, like fascinated by the detailing of like how much my aunt was like a Pisces, but how much she was so much like an Aquarius. Like I associated my aunt more with the Aquarius side, although if you ask her what sign she is, she would tell you Pisces. And I'm like, but with strong Aquarius, like this infusion. And then my dad, I associate, because I like the sign of Leo. I, as a child who didn't get along with him and didn't like him at that time, for many reasons, I associated him more with Virgo, right? Which he associated, if you ask him, my dad says he's a Virgo, which is August 23rd. But there's a lot of Leo in him too. But we're gonna go with my dad. And I guess, you know, time of birth and all this kind of stuff, placements and all this kind of shit. But anyways, so I've always been fascinated with the cusp aspect of, and then polar opposites, because of my journey with when I decided to associate more with Sagittarius sign, right? And Gemini, my history with the sign of Gemini and the tumultuousness of the roller coaster ride of friendships, relationships, and all this kind of stuff with that sign that I called, even at one point in my life, my arch nemesis. And even though I had a close, what I consider like one of my best friends to be, even though Gemini and all this kind of stuff, I wouldn't date a Gemini. The winter, you know, like that was one of the early signs I got knocked off of. Like, what's your sign, Gemini? Okay, goodbye. But I'm not, like, again, there's an evolution in me. I don't think in sign anymore, but although I do reference astrology, this is real life. Don't get so caught up in any one thing. Like, live for your own purpose and for your own truth and your own distinguishing, like, of reality.
Just because it's astrology doesn't mean it has to apply to you, because I've argued my birth chart for a long ass time. I'm like, no, and this ain't stubbornness. No, we rewriting this bitch. So we rewrite, we script up in here. All right, although we can reference stuff and talk about stuff and whatever. Oh shit. Right, so I'm still in workflow though. But it can't be too much because I've been teaching at this time, so I don't know. So anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, don't get too caught up in any one thing. Learn your truth, know your truth. Learn your truth, know your truth. All right, so yeah, so even though we talk about these kind of subjects and themes, and think of it like a parable, you know what I mean? It's just to express and convey that which is something so grand and out there, in order for us to have some leveling of communication. That's it. Give us a little. I love that. Words are spells, so we gotta be careful with what we say. Okay, before people think the wrong thing. And I say a lot of things that I still don't get so much later. I'm like, oh my god. So me got to be careful. Okay. All right, so I gotta pause this. We're gonna continue to talk about part 1. This is like a little interlude introducing you to today. Howdy, how you do? Welcome. Thank you so much. This is another opportunity to like this video. It helps me. Like, if you're here and you're watching, you're listening, why wouldn't you like? Like, what fucking prevents you from doing that if you watch? Even so, if you don't have to like it, you could dislike it. I'm not telling you what to do, how to do, but if you're here and you're like, I don't understand those kind of people. Those are the kind of people I'm starting to like cut off too, like in terms of like following and all this kind of stuff. Like, they never show support, but they're always on. And then, you know, like, why? I don't understand. Be real. So I woke up silly today. I woke up legit like I went to bed late again last night, but when I went to bed, I passed out. And I passed out, and I only remember waking up once and my daughter ended up telling me what time that was. But like, I'm just sharing with you where I'm at, like in my course of the night that I slept. I don't even recall, like, no dreams, no nothing. Like, it was just like I on cloud 9, right? Like out there somewhere in the sky, in the universe. That was where I was at all the time, right? It was like, peace, goodbye, mini good night, right? So like, right? So I only woke up once and now I know why. We learned this is like the spiraling of information that comes to us later. So fucking Ebony and Shiva, right? Ebony was chasing Shiva and they were fighting. It was like, and like whatever, and they jumped on my bed, and so I woke up from that, and I was like, hey, stop. And usually I can get up and I'll stop or prevent the fight, if anything, and stuff like that. But I was like, stop it. And I like saw, and I know that it was Ebony chasing Shiva. She must have did something. So I said in my mind, and then I fell right back to sleep. I had no I don't recall if it was daytime outside, it was light, it was night, if it was an hour later, 2 hours later, whatever. Like I just fell right back to a deep sleep. And then the next waking up is my daughter, Ma, it's 8:05. We gotta go. Like, and I'm like, so as soon as she woke me up, like I woke up instantly and I'm like, girl, dude, I don't even know what day of the week it is. Hold up. Like, let me get cognitive function. So then I'm like, and then I'm like trying to find like my phone to know what day of the week it is. Oh my God, does that happen to you? I wake up at night and don't know what day it is. And I'm like, come on, you know this. You know this, what realm, what, you know this time, space. Some people say that's early signs of Alzheimer's. Stop it. But anyways, hey. Cognitive decline. Anyways, but this world is a cognitive decline. Can we all evolutionize, please? So yeah, yeah, I gotta go now. But what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh yeah, but go back to the stuff, like, and what I was saying, just to that, don't get so caught up in any one thing. Learn your truth, and whatever that is for you, really understand that for you, understand, so that you can overstand. We talk a lot about that here. Understand, understand, overstand. Understand, understand, overstand. We want to understand or understand for our overstand. We can get more into that. We talk about that a lot too. You can also follow me on my other, oh yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I didn't even test the microphone. I hope. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think that's working. Gotta work. Come on, girl. Work it to you. I don't know the words. Right. But yeah, your heart farts. I that was yesterday. Is your heart farting today? This is how procrastination happens, right? And I don't get shit done, but that's not true because we're getting shit done. So yeah. So yeah, find your own truth, live your own truth, be authentic and true to you. That's how we do. And then that happens. Right, but Virgos, come on, Virgos. How many times a year do you rearrange something in your home space? Unless you're a traveling Virgo and live in different spaces, because that could be too, because that, so you live in like luxurious hotel rooms from space to space and traveling, and you have this system of how you travel and what you take and how you take it and all the little the things you travel, like, oh my God, you probably have like a makeup bag, a white bag, panty bag, a bra bag. Gemini's could be like that too. But yeah, so anyways, we'll be back. We're gonna continue. This is probably going to be a long one. So, you know, the same way that I'm taking breaks in between, you can compartmentalize, you know what I mean? Because the same way that I can only watch when I, like, listen when I can, this is what I'm doing now. I'm listening while doing other things. Multi-dimensional, we are these beings. Don't get caught up in stagnancy. Oh, we're going to awaken, we're going to listen, we're going to do that to you. You're going to wake up, you're going to move and shake your body too. Shake, 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 shake. Shake what your mama gave ya. Okay, we'll be back. May your heart fart today. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. My coffee. Everybody loves. Oh yeah, Virgos. How many times a year do you rearrange your furniture? Clean house. It's spring cleaning every month, isn't it? But I want to know if you have strong Virgo anywhere in your chart. But this has to be a strong characteristic trait that you get what I'm saying. Like, even if it's the reorganization of your closet, your drawers, and all this kind of stuff, like, you're meticulous about some things. and its presentation and stuff. So yeah, let's do that. So hold on. Hi, beautiful souls. So there's a lot of stuff has occurred. It's still morning, but it's later morning, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be back and forth with all of this and stuff. So just bear with me. What was I saying? What was I thinking? And what was I doing? Yeah. Oh, this is why I was jumping on. So I know that after the last contest that I was in, I never even spoke about my thoughts about that and the realness to, are these contests even real? But, you know, we live in such an internet day and age that everybody seeking fame or recognition or acknowledgement and an opportunity for these different platforms to further excel or be seen or heard or whatever everybody's choice and reason, right, it be. So, you know, motivating factors, money to, you know, because so I entered another contest that might be real, might not be. But this time it's with different philosophy. See, like the first one was another wake-up call to even those closest to me that really didn't or care for, to support or appreciate my energy in their lives due to their own position in their own, or, you know, or just the lack thereof of support that still existed, even when you think that you be on the uplifted and that you already shifted and that you already have like such a minimal, you have people have minimal access to you, and, you know, and everything could be your own peace kumbaya, but still, you know, Judas is still Judas, the snake is still the snake, envy is still envy, disharmony and misalignment and people can really be hurtful, hurt people, right? And so, you know, so that was another like wake up call, because sometimes you don't want to see it. Like, I don't ever, when I come to my conclusion about whatever I have to come to my conclusion with, that could be a harsh reality about something, about somebody, and I don't want to come to that fucking reality. I didn't even want to go here. You know, you made me go here. And so now it's there. And this is now that. And that's what it is. So when these things come to, right? Because I don't think these things, I don't want these things to be true. Like when I vibe with somebody and I rock with somebody and I'm choosing to accept you for who you are, not because I have this false imagery of who you are in my mind. It's I accept you as you are and I see if we can align or match or whatever the case may be. This is not just relationships and all this kind of stuff. But, and then people can't hang. It's like, yeah, you can sit with us, right? You can sit with me, but then you can't sit with me because you can't sit with me, right? So those reality checks of like stuff. So this one, I've been in the contest for, I don't know, it started already a while ago, and I knew about this from a while ago, and the only thing that I had did for this advertisement of it was when it first came, when I got accepted into the contest, or when I, whatever, however they do, and it's fab over 40. So hello, I'm fabulous over 40. So old. Right. So whatever. I only posted it to my TikTok, Utopian Cupcake, right? I posted it to my TikTok and nothing, like, I don't care. I'm like, because I still haven't even spoken about the last one that I was in. It's reality and of how they actually maybe just raised money for the people that they were going to pick anyways for the shows and stuff like that or some shit. It is what it is at the end of the day. Like, dirt is dirt. And people take advantage of people that are beneath them, perceived to be beneath them, that don't know any better. And so people take advantage of that. And that's a sad world that we live in, right? When it's like that. So this one, what I love about it, which was different than the other one just wanted your money. You know what I mean? This one, free daily votes. And I'm like, here we go. That's incentive, right? So like, you don't have to purchase a vote, although you can if you want to. And supposedly this will be raising money and going towards, you like my language, right? I'm participating. So it's to raising money and either way awareness on women's health towards the National Breast Cancer Foundation. It's like, what? Breast what? Foundation, right? Breast Cancer Foundation, which is, if these things be real and these things be true, that is an awesome foundation to raise money and awareness for. And I would love to be a part of that too, because I'm not just out there for me, I'm out there for the all, but it starts with the me, and that starts with you, you know what I'm saying? So either way, so today was the first day I posted it on my Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. So you can go over there, look over there, or you can even look at this post and description box and get the link there yourself, because you can vote for free and good karma deeds indeed. You know what I mean? Reciprocity. Just know what I'm saying. Go vote for me. It's free daily, but you have to wait 24 hours in between every single vote. So you can even vote for me every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the cool incentive with this is $40,000 and also a 2-page spread on a new magazine that they have. It could probably be digital. So how I can make a digital magic magazine too. Either way, I'm part of this online contest that and I love the quote that I used in the beginning. I wrote, I didn't find this anywhere, but this is what I wrote on my Instagram in the post, because it's the truth. Like, currently I'm in the state of evolution where I love to subject myself to both acceptance and rejection, for it's my humility being humbled. And I can cry when I say that because it's so true, right? So grateful I shall always remain to all of you whom are kind, genuine, and real, supporting all the wonderful things I work very diligently on to be a part of in our shared universal existence. As a single mother, raising my daughter on my own has been quite the roller coaster ride, but it's been such an evolutionary rise into my own self-empowerment and ability to grow myself and help. So I can't read anymore because my eyes. A school for me. Help so many beautiful souls across the globe in the capacities I feel divinely led, guided, and protected to do. I love what I do and would love to continue to do what I love and provide more for my family in ways that help them breed and seed our evolutionary legacy of healthy, wealthy, stealthy energies, frequencies, and healing vibrations. How to show your kindness and support. And so far I already got hit up by so many those accounts that say, send me your link. If you read what I wrote, you would see where you can get the link, but that's not what they want. They want you to talk to them behind the scenes in the DMs, right? So that they can tell you how great of a fake account that they have too, that can raise money. I mean, raise more attention. And granted, some of them have like more followers and all this kind of stuff and all this kind of shit, but everything is just about getting your money to help you so they can help you win. But you're already a winner, right? It's a matter of perception. right? So I'm not even answering. I'm not even looking, right? Because to distinguish between somebody who really wants to help you and somebody that only is in it for themselves, I'm looking for those that want to be of support genuinely. With, you know, this is our energy, frequency, vibration of reciprocity, of just being a good Samaritan, because you see what I do and you see what this is about, and oh great, you're part of a contest. That's cool. Oh, it's free. I can vote for you. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, I'll show my support. I'm with what you be doing and what you're about, and I wish you nothing but, you know, good, joy, love, success. If I was a part of the contest, I would want people to vote for me too. Right? It's that kind of shit, but people don't think like that. I will, and I always will. So if you ever need somebody to vote for you and it's a free vote too and all this kind of stuff, let me know. Let me know, unless it's something that just disagrees with my system. That's the only thing I can tell you that I would object to, but I would be real about that as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so hold up. Let me finish reading my stories, okay? Thank you. So how to show your kindness and support? Go to my bio. Click the master link and scroll down till you see the tab to press that says vote for me. Once you press that button, you will be metaverse teletransported to the page where you can vote for me every day for free. Granted, there is always the option to purchase hope votes. Hope. And when you do that, money will be going to a phenomenal cause in women's health, the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Whatever you decide, grateful as I for your ability to offer your genuineness in love, success, and support. Right back at you. May we infinitely expand, evolutionize our revolution and command as we reign supreme on these lands, as we align in our alchemize. We are divine. I am divine. I am supported. I am loved. I am cherished. I adore my whole entire being, and I rise in love, completed within my own mind, body, heart, and soul. Elevation, evolution. This is here my presentation to the solution of the things that are happening here. What is happening to my computer? You want to call me out on my poem? Whatever. Let me finish this because I have to go and then be back. Granted, whatever you decide, grateful is I for your ability to offer your genuineness in love, success, and support. I am a supporter of souls and always will be. No matter how you do me. You know what I mean? Jelly bean, can you say the same thing? Oh, there was a dude that jumped on one of my posts, right? Because everybody always got something to say about something, you know, like opinionate and all this kind of stuff. So I crazy comments be coming on some of my posts and all this kind of stuff. I don't answer many. I respond to what I want to respond to. So this one I happen to respond to because it felt like he was blah blah blah. He had been insulting Enchantress about her name and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just jumping on like, but I'm silly as can be, and I'm not offended by anybody, but I find articulation in the things that I speak. So I don't know what came over him after, because he must have checked himself, or spirit must have, you know what I'm saying? Or just, you know, actual being a decent human being. He apologized after for coming on his face, you know what I mean, on the thing, because I don't know what happened, but he even insulted me, but then apologized. And so I'm like, it's all love. It really is. Like they're like trying to like troll, like saying, oh, this post triggers you, it bothers you, right? You upset, right? Nah. It's like LOL. But okay, clearly you're upset about something. I don't know. Have a nice day, peace. Kumbaya. So yeah, check yourself, mate. There ain't no trigger of a comment of a thing that can ever pop up on my screen that's ever gonna be like, oh, infuriating me. Like, drink some tea, sip to that. Like, what's your problem? That's fact. Your problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, please. Right? So whatever you decide, grateful is I for your ability to offer your genuineness and love, success, and support. I am supportive of souls and always will be. If you're working on a better you for us all, I salute you with love and respect. Ain't that true? Right? Thank you so much. Currently, I am in 6th place. Help me make it to 1st. May success be ours, right? 5/40. So that was my little, like, I'm talking about it now a little bit. I posted today on the Enchantress page on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? On my YouTube too, vote for me. There's also a post on here giving you the link and all that kind of stuff. Either way, the master link always has everything that you need to know about and stuff like that. So that's pretty dope. So yeah, 5/40. I want some money. Like, I'm always working. Like you, I know we always working too, but I'm part of this contest that gives me the option to win $40,000. Can you help me? Mama has a legacy to leave behind. You want to help a sister out? I know 40,000. A lot of people can wipe their ass on 40,000, but 40,000 is somebody's fucking yearly salary somewhere. Okay, I had a $40,000 a year salary once. That was, I think, my starting salary in one of my fashion jobs. I don't know, but that was years ago. Then we had our raises on the side and envelopes, and it's just like, ching ching, I like that. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. But yeah, so I have all the information that is needed for you to show you support, especially if you're here, if you're listening and you're here, like, why wouldn't you? What's wrong with you? What's your problem? That you're gonna project all vomit on me. Work on your karma, build the degree. Go vote for me. I will vote for you if you ask me. The fudge. I want you to succeed. So what the fudge? You know what I mean? People be saying, oh, I'm with that. So you about something, doing something, and they're like, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, you in a contest? Meanwhile, they saw everything. They just choose to pretend to ignore. Oh, I didn't see that. I just say, I don't want to vote for you. I don't support you. Actually, I don't like. I think I don't like you. Okay. All right. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Unfollow. I'll unfollow you too for me. Like, there's no reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's nobody that I follow that I dislike. And I started. I've been unfollowing people now that just that I know that they're there still. Like, because I don't follow so many people anymore because it's just too many energies. I'm very sensitive. I'm energy sensitive, especially when you act like you don't do something that you do. I feel that. So instead of accepting that, I don't accept it anymore. If it comes into my consciousness and my awareness, I don't want it to bother me. So I remove you myself. I remove myself from your energy of pretend because I am with that. Okay, but I did stop looking and seeing the fake accounts that fucking watch. I don't even care. I don't even look at those anymore. Like, I don't even see. Watch away. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're not gonna encourage the negativity of any other kind of things. That was to speak a little bit more freely about something else that happened the other day. But we're not going to talk about that because that's not about this. Is part 2 of part 1, and we haven't even started talking about that either. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for your kindness, love, and genuine support. Yeah. So if you act like you didn't see this and you've seen this, and then we come into contact with energy, know that I know. I'm not playing. Like, people be like, oh, I didn't see that. I don't need to argue with you. If that is the lie you want to live with, that's for you to live with. I hear the lie. I don't deny, but I'm in peace inside. That's on you. I don't need to even address the lie. That's for you to do. Why would I take your lie? But no longer am I going to protest your lie. That takes work sometimes, especially when we be moody, bleeding, or PMSing. I'm like, yo, you this close to hearing my interpretation. That's why it's good to do things like write, express, do some arts and crafts, go outside in nature, exercise, eat right, live right, do right. So when shit like that pops up, you eat right, do right, live right. It ain't no thing but a chicken way. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Yeah, and that's the truth about this. This is gonna be a long one. And I'll be a long one. Yeah. It's fun. Fun fact. I was a cheerleader once in my life. For a season, right? My next door neighbor growing up, we shared the same birthday, December 4th. Which is Jay-Z's birthday too, right? We shared the same birthday, but she was 5 years older than me. And her father had a baseball team. And I used to always watch her and her friends because her mother made all the cheerleading costume, the outfits. They always did training and stuff. And she was my best friend growing up. Like I looked up to Eileen. That was her name, Eileen. And so she was a cheerleader. And so they used to practice all their cheers, and I knew every single cheer, and I knew every single way. And at this time too, people think I'm really flexible now, but I used to be way more flexible, and I'm working on my flexibility again, because as flexible as people think that I am now, I can be more flexible, and I'm working on my expand. I'm gonna do this, right? I haven't started. But I want to further expand, because just even a couple of years ago, I was much more flexible, and whatever, I've slacked, right? So at this time, so when I was young, at this age, I did back flips, front flips, side flips, splits, splat, splat, all of that. And I was a little bit. So one day, we were in their basement, and they were practicing cheers, and they were having a game and all this kind of stuff. And then one day, the mom and the daughter and stuff, they presented to me my own cheerleading uniform. The mother made me Candy. The mom was Candy, made me uniform, asked me if I wanted to be on their team. And I was so excited. And so everyone had a nickname, and I can't, oh my God, I just drew a blank on it. But there was another nickname that I wanted or something, and another girl had it or whatever. So I was Giggles. Giggles the cheerleader, and I was front and line, and I did all the flips and splits and that and stuff. So yeah, that's my little cheerleading story. I cried of happiness because I was a cheerleader. Hold up, yeah. I'll be back in a little bit, but we'll be back. I'm just saying hi. I'm not saying, yeah, hi. Shiva, the demon. We love you. All right, so I just wanted to say hi. I'm still here, and we're going to get through this. I did want to give a Jeffrey Dahmer update. I have been a busy alchemist. I do intend to do episode 5 because I do have the recap in my notes. You see at this time, but you should see I just got to get to the development of the recording. You know what I'm saying? So either way, yeah, thanks. I'll be back, okay? All right, anyways, I'm just saying hi. I'm very busy. Okay, thank you. I'll be back.